Hello everybody, welcome. Fakeaway Wednesday. That's it, Fakeaway, Takeaway Wednesday. Now I'm looking forward to this one. I am, and I'm not. I've got everything prepared. It's chaos in the kitchen before I even start. The kitchen table's full of spices and everything. I'm going to be doing a Vindaloo. But, as I found out the other week, well, I never knew this, Vindaloos can be spicy or mild. I never knew that. Only us in the UK think it's classed as a spicy dish, but it's not. You can have a mild Vindaloo if you want. I'm not doing a mild Vindaloo. I'm just saying you can, or you can do a spicy korma. That's what I found out the other week. And this one I'm doing, it's off a website called the Curry Guy. I'd never heard of him before. I found it the other day. I'll leave it into everything in the description because there's loads of stuff and it's all different sections. So my first one I've got, so I'm going to do it in sections and explain as I go along because it's chaos. It's chaos. And it takes a bit of time because I want to try and get it right with the sauces and how you're supposed to do it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes anyway. Right, so this is what I got first. I've got the instructions on my phone because I'll forget. Right, the first one we've got is the curry powder base, right? So we've got 3 tablespoons of cumin. You probably can't see, it's all mixed together, but it's all got to go in together anyway. 3 tablespoons of cumin, 3 tablespoons of coriander, 4 tablespoons of curry powder, 3 tablespoons of paprika, 3 tablespoons of turmeric, and 1 tablespoon of garam masala. Right? That's the first bit you got to do. What you want to do is get it in your tub. And give it all a mix. And that's your curry. Your curry spices done. Now with your coriander, it says use like the dry coriander. But I haven't got any, I haven't gone up the shop, so I've just used squirty. So I'm not going to put the squirty in there. I'm just going to put a bit in when I cook it, that's all. And just mix it all together and that's your spice done. So that's simple, that's the first step. That's the easy bit. But don't forget your coriander when you put it, if you have got some, put some in. If not, do what I've done and just put a bit in when you're using it. Because you only want a tablespoon of this. First step done. Don't need that just yet. Step 2. Praying. We need 7 onions. 7 onions, I know. 250ml of rapeseed oil. Just a teaspoon of salt, which I'm not putting that on there. A couple of carrots chopped up. Quarter head of cabbage I've got. 4 tomatoes. Red pepper and green pepper. My spices. Now I've got on my spices 5 tablespoons of garlic and ginger paste there. I put 2.5 of each on. 1.5 tablespoons of garam masala, 1.5 tablespoons of cumin, 1.5 tablespoons of ground coriander, 1.5 tablespoons of paprika, half a tablespoon of turmeric. There we go. So, next step is over to the oven, over to the hob. Right, first things we do, we get the pan on medium-high heat, which I've done. We get the rapeseed oil, we get that in, 250ml. I think it said, yeah. Don't need that no more. Let that heat up for a second. Then we want to get all the veg in. Warmed up a bit. Now get your onions in. 7 onions. And a teaspoon of salt. Give everything a good stir first. It doesn't matter how chunky they are because everything's got to be blended. Now it doesn't say, oops, it doesn't say wilt these down. It doesn't tell you to because you don't need to, it's going to be blended. So even with the caramelisation I thought you might have to, but you don't. So we'll have a good stir. Carrots in, cabbage in, peppers in, tomatoes in. Now it did say you'll need a big pot, and it did also say you need enough water just to cover the veggies. So you're going to need a lot of water in there, you know. So I'll fill that with water. I don't know how much I'm going to need, but I need a lot. Just a fraction more, just to cover the top. That's about perfect. Get the lid on. Now we've got to leave that for 45 minutes. So we'll leave that for 45 minutes. I've got to do the meat, I didn't tell you. I am doing lamb. It's going to be lamb vindaloo. There's only me in that, so I've only got a little bit. So once that's been 45 minutes and it's all gone soft and mushy, we've got to get the spices in. But until then, not a lot to do. Right, that's been in for 45 minutes. And it says, right, let me take the lid off. Add all your spices, not the ones in your tub, the ones that I've got on my plate. Get all that in, whether in my spoonies. Tell you what, it smells absolutely delicious in this kitchen. If I could bottle the smell and use it as an air freshener, I would, I'm telling you. Get all my spices in like that. Get them all in. I'm going to give it a mix. Now that's got to go in for another 30 minutes. This is the long bit. Obviously, because with this curry base, you freeze it then and you've got it. So it's just the first time. It smells delicious, it really does. I can see the colour changing now, can't you? And once that's all blended, hopefully. And I've also done 1 potato. And I'll just put it in there. Now it says you can have potato or you can't with your vindaloo. Apparently they have it like that in the UK, but abroad they don't. I don't know. But he says cook your potato in your curry thing here. So that's what I'm going to do. Half an hour, I'm going to put my spuds in to get all the flavours, and I'll take them out, the spuds, when they're done. So we're going to get the spuds in. It's only 1 potato, I just cut them into small little chunks. And after about 20 minutes of them, I'll take them out. And then I can go back in the curry towards the end then. So that's what I'm doing, and that smells lovely. Right, another half hour. As I say, it's just a waiting game really. Right, that's done its half hour. I've just turned it off. And if you notice, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see on the camera. You see all the oily things on the top. That means the spices are cooked through and done. So what you got to look at all this. What you got to do now, you got to blend that. Now he says you can either use like a NutriBlend or an hand whisk, hand blend. He said he uses hand blend. Well, I ain't got an hand blend. I've only got a NutriBlend. So I'm going to leave it to cool down for 5 minutes. I don't want to put it straight in there. In case it bursts and I've got to start again. I ain't having none of that. So I'll leave it to cool down for 5 minutes, then we'll blend it up. And then we'll get the meat on and we're ready to go. Right, it's cooled down for a few minutes. Could do a bit longer, but I've got to crack on. Should be okay. I got my blender thing out. So if you have an hand blender, you do it in the pan. Well, I'm not. I'm not going to blend it all on camera because I don't need it all. I will blend it all and put it all in the freezer, but I won't do it all on camera. I'm just going to do enough for me and Nat. You need about 2 ladlefuls for your actual curry. So I'm going to fill this up anyway, and then we'll blend. And you want it at the consistency of, say, something like milk or cream. So we'll blend it away and get it in there. We'll do a bit at a time, because otherwise it's going to take me forever. Well, I'm not going to show you blending it. Oh, dog's going mad because the squirrel's here. Can you hear her? Hear the dog? Squirrel's playing up again. Right, I'm going to blend it. It's going to be loud, so... Well, I think that's about right. We'll have a look. I'm going to put it into this pot, and I can just use this pot for our curry then. Just take the lid off. That looks about right, you probably can't tell. I don't look far off. Cream or, if there's cream or milk or something, that don't look too bad at all. I'll do one more. There we go, that should do us. Yep. And I'll pour that in. And there is, you probably can't see it because of the steam, there is your curry sauce base. Took a bit of time, but I bet it tastes delicious. I'm not tasting it or anything. Right, next step. Right, so I've got my lamb, I've dried my lamb. I'm just going to put a bit of thing here. I'm just going to fry my lamb up first, get it brown. Because we used a big leg of lamb, and he, what you call it, put it in for like a couple of hours to get all the seasoning out of it. Now obviously I'm only using a bit, so I'm not doing that. So I'm going to fry that up, and what I thought I'd do, with a bit of the curry base over there, I'll fry it with that, just so it gets the flavours inside the meat. So we'll do that, and then we're on to the actual curry. So it's looking good. Nothing's gone wrong yet. Yet, as I say. I was just thinking, with my meat, with my lamb, I've got this up prepared, didn't I? So I'm going to sprinkle some of that on in the pan, and then fry the meat in it, just to get a bit of extra. So I'll get a couple of bits of that, and I'll fry that for about 30 seconds. So I've got my spoon and everything prepared. I use the same spoon, because why not? I put a bit of oil in already. I'm just going to put a bit in, not a lot. I can always add a bit more, can't I? Give it a stir. That's it, just for about 30 seconds or so. I'm just going to get that in, and we're just going to brown it up, that's all, because it's going to go in the curry. And cook in the curry for 20 minutes or whatever anyway, so. Right, I fried that up for a couple of minutes, just to get the seasoning in it. Looking nice and smelling delicious. Just going to put it in a bowl, using the same bowl, because it's got the seasoning in there, so it doesn't really matter. And now we're on to the curry. Just set everything up first, show you the ingredients. Right, I've got everything set up I need. I've got some rice here. I'm going to put that in. I've already got the water boiling. I've done rice before, so don't really need to do that. We're only having boiled rice today. I'm just going to put that in the pot. Give it one stir. Put the lid on, and let it do its thing for 10 or 12 minutes. And that can just sit there then. Right, so now I've got... where's my phone? I've got my potatoes I've done. There they are. Look quite nice. And my meat. And also your seasoning that we've done at the very beginning. I just got to get my phone up. Now we want two tablespoons of rapeseed oil. I can't say that either. Rapeseed oil. 2 tablespoons of that. We also want 3 cardamom pods there. A bay leaf, got that. 1 tablespoon of garlic and ginger paste. Right, now we've got bird's eye chilies and Scotch bonnets. It says 2 bird's eye and 1 Scotch bonnet, but we're not having it really spicy because that won't eat it. So I put 1 bird's eye and half a Scotch bonnet. Not put it in because it's not fair on that otherwise. But I say do it to your taste. You want more spice, put more spice in. Half a tablespoon of turmeric. 1 tablespoon of chilli powder. 1/4 cup 70ml tomato puree. White vinegar we've done. Potatoes I've got. And salt to taste. That's it. So, let's go over to the oven hob again and let's cook it up. See what happens. Fingers crossed, everything's gone right so far. I was just cleaning up and like an idiot I've cleaned my pan up. I didn't want to clean my pan up. Wanted to keep the thing in there, but never mind. Done it by mistake. I want 2 tablespoons of rapeseed oil. Right, pan should be hot. I'm going to add in the cardamom pods and my bay leaf for about 30 seconds. Now the garlic and ginger paste. Get that in. Now the rest of the spices. Get that in. And it says your pan might be looking a bit dirty at this time, which yes it is. So I'm doing something right. And a couple of ladles of this. 1, 2. Oh, and my chilies. Forgot my chilies. Should put my chilies in first really, but hey up now. And I want a tablespoon of my other spice as well, the one that was in that we made at the very beginning. Now when it starts looking a bit drier, just add a bit more curry base in. Right, now I'm going to add my meat in. I'm going to get all my meat in. The potatoes can go in a minute. The rice is done. I'm going to add another ladle of this. So if it's too thick, just add some more. Obviously I suppose it's to your consistency, innit, I suppose. Oh, them chilies down my throat. Now I'm going to add my potatoes in. And a tablespoon of vinegar. White wine vinegar. Oh God, I've gone down my throat, I have. I'm going to infuse all these and I'm going to let it boil away till the meat's cooked. Right guys, we're done. Smells lovely in the kitchen. I think my potatoes are a little bit too big. I should have cut them a bit smaller. Well, I don't think I'm far off. Now I'm going to show you a picture of his. I'm going to show you a picture of mine, and I don't think I'm far off at all. Apart from he might have bigger lumps of lamb. Mine looks more like the potatoes are quite big. There is lamb in there, look. It is in there, you can see it. It's only small, but say he used a leg. I'm going to dish it up. I'm going to have a taste. I haven't even tried it yet, so I don't know if it's spicy or not. We'll have a taste and we'll see. Right then, I've dished up. First thing I've noticed, I haven't tasted it yet. There's quite a lot of potato in there. Maybe as I said before, cut the potato down a little bit and just use half of the potato. And there's not much meat. Well, there is meat, but it's really tiny. But I got it from the shop, didn't I? Instead of going from the butcher's and getting bigger chunks or something, I suppose. But anyway, that's enough for that. Let's show you. Well, there we go then. Say it made 2 rices and 2 Vindaloos. Let's have a look. It looks more like potato to me, but there it is. I mean, it does look like his picture, and it does. And there's the rice. Perfect rice. That's just Aldi cheap rice, that is. So, let's dish it up, and we will have a look. It smells delicious, doesn't it? It does smell really nice.
It smells so nice in here.
Yum, yum.
I'm looking forward to this, actually.
Well, you crack on, Bab.
Thank you.
I don't know if you need any water or anything. I don't know how spicy it's going to be.
I'll try it first.
We'll have a go. As I say, I only put one chilli. To put half of Scotch bonnet in, because I know you wouldn't eat it otherwise. And I put one in of the bird's eye. I mean, the rice is going to be nice. Let's get the rice up. But it did only make 2. I'm a bit disappointed with the meat. It is there somewhere. I don't know where, but it is there. There's a bit there. There's got a bit of meat on there. Just add a lick then. Oh, we've got a little kick. Well, there it is. And it looks quite nice. And it is thick. Could have done a bit more sauce. But it depends on how many ladles you want on it, you see. So, there's nuts.
That's nice.
Is it spicy?
A little bit.
A little bit, got a little bit of kick.
I know that, it's really nice, thank you.
So it hasn't got the Vindaloo kick. It's got a spice. Let's have a go. Let me have a go.
It's really nice. I like it. Yeah, it has got a kick.
Oh, I've got some meat. I've got some meat. Meat could probably done with another 5 minutes. I should have put other chilli in. Shouldn't I? Do you think? Or was that enough for you?
Maybe a little bit more.
Oh no, mind you, I've got a kick now. I think yeah. I think maybe the whole Scotch bonnet. But I looked at the reviews and it was saying people saying it was really hot. Nice but really hot. So I was more doing that, eating it. So that's why I cut it in half. I should have put the whole one in. And it probably just have been about right, wouldn't it?
But it's still got a kick.
It's still got a kick, it's got a nice kick, I can feel it at the back of my throat. Seasoning's there, isn't it? All the seasoning and that's there.
I think it's really nice. It's delicious.
The potato, nice. Just a shame about the meat, but that ain't down to me, that's just down to the way it is from the shop. When I said I went and spent 20 quid on a leg of lamb. But all in all, yes. I've got the sauce mix now over there. There's loads of it. So next time I do one, it's there, I'll freeze it. And it'll take me no time at all to do.
That's really nice, that is.
And them potatoes are nice, and you try them potatoes.
Yeah. The more you eat,
the more you eat.
Kick you get. So
The more
it's
you
not,
eat, the more kick.
It's not.
No, it's not bland, is it? It's not like a gourmet. It's got a spice. But for me, a little bit more. But obviously, it's probably about right for you.
It is about right for me.
So, as I say, you adjust the chilli to your taste, don't you? That's what you do, don't you?
Very nice.
Yeah, but I just think the meat maybe another 5 minutes, maybe. Online.
No.
No, you think it's perfect?
Yeah.
I think a couple of minutes, boom, but hey, it's all in the taste, isn't it? As I say, well, as I say, Vindaloo. And if you think it's, I'll probably tell you what to compare it with. Oh yeah, it's got a kick there now, got a right kick. And I'm sweating now as well.
I believe it chilli as well.
If you compared it, say, with Iceland's Vindaloo, you know, the frozen ones you get, it's probably twice as hot. Because them ones ain't really hot anyway, are they? They're just...
No.
I'm sweating now, yeah. It's got to be because I'm sweating, so... It's not got a Vindaloo kick, proper Vindaloo. But it's got a nice little spice. I'm quite enjoying this now, I am. We're getting tucked in. Look, you're all gone, Bab. Not eating your spuds, are you? Want some more mine? There's loads.
I have tried some of my spuds. I did have some spuds.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really nice.
I've got a sweat on. I've got a sweat on. The kick's hitting me now. It is, isn't it? It's like an after kick. It's not like a straight away kick.
No, it's not a straight away one.
So maybe it's about right then with what that chili I've done. But I say each to their own.
I'm not even sweating.
I am scribbling down. It's took me a long time to do this today though, ain't it? I've been on it. It's took me a long time.
Yeah.
Not hard work, just waiting for things to do. And I will do it again, 100%. Say the curry guy. I'll leave a link in the description with all the how to do it and all and that. It looks complicated, but it's. That's what I was praying. I thought, oh, I ain't gonna be able to do this. Just one little mistake. I should have put the chilies in before I put the sauce in, but to release that extra flavour. But I forgot. I put them in 30 seconds after anyway.
It still tastes really nice. It's delicious.
And it still tastes nice, and it's still got a kick in it.
And it's not like it hasn't got a kick.
No, it's got a kick.
It's really tasty.
It's good enough kick for me, and it's a good enough kick for you, innit?
Yeah. Mine's nearly all gone. I've got all more.
You ate all yours, ain't you? Good girl.
Do you know what? It's really nice, thank you. That chili's just right, actually.
Yeah, it's about right, innit? I think it's about right. It's not too hot so you don't enjoy your food.
You don't want to ruin
And
it.
it's not too not too bland, is it? Not too...
That's the trouble with fresh chilies, you can't tell.
I think it's about right.
Yeah.
If you like a bit of spice but nothing over the top, I think that's about perfect.
I know some people have theirs really, really.
Yeah, some have it really hot. You just have more chilli, don't you?
I couldn't.
That's all you do. But yeah, that to me is about, for a nice meal, that you ain't going to start sweating and... I mean, I'm sweating anyway. I think that's perfect. As I say, thumbs up for me. So thumbs up from Nat.
Oh yeah, proper thumbs up from me.
And thumbs up from Nat because it's her favourite day. I think she's a bit panicking because I was doing a Vindaloo.
I was a bit.
That's why.
Sweating and
That's why I
everything.
calmed it down a little bit because it's not worth
Bless
ruining
you.
your day, is it?
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Yeah, I say the curry guy. I'll leave it down there, and you can have a look yourselves. I think he's got a YouTube as well. I'm not 100% sure. But till the next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye. Oh, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm going to try and get it as short as I can. But I say I've been in the kitchen for 3.5 hours, so I don't know. Bye. You know what? I forgot the bloody poppadoms.
Oh, you know.
You bet all yours now.
Yeah, I've got none of that.
Yours is all gone. You've got loads in mine, Bab, if you want some of mine. Forgot the poppadoms. Never mind. See you later.